What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. Throne and Liberty is evolving in a big way, and if you want to stay ahead, you need to know what's coming. From major system overhauls to game-changing new zones, there's a lot to cover. So today, I'm breaking down 5 things that you need to know about the future of Throne and Liberty. Let's get into it. Number 1 is server consolidation. Before the Wilds of Talandre expansion launches, server consolidation is happening on February 27th. This is to improve the player experience and ensure more active worlds. If you're on an affected server, and it's likely that you are, you'll have an option to transfer for free right now. You can purchase a server transfer ticket for free, and it will last until February 27th. But bottom line, on February 27th, the server consolidation will happen. In the meantime, to encourage players to migrate or just to stay playing the game, there are special login rewards and incentives that are being given to all players who log in. So what does this mean for the game? Basically, more population on each of the servers that should make for better PvP experiences, as well as better matchmaking for dungeons and a healthier in-game economy. At least that's the idea. We'll have to see once it happens how the landscape shifts. And you can check out the official announcements to see if your server is affected and plan accordingly. The links are in the description of this video. Number 2, there are some things you should be doing to effectively prepare for Talandre. The Wilds of Talandre expansion launches on March 6th, and you'll need to be ready, so here's what you should be doing now. You'll want to max out your contracts. Keep as many of the scroll type contracts as you can in your inventory. Those are going to break down to a 2-to-1 ratio for tier 2 contracts. So you'll want to hold on to those at least until March 6th and then make a decision based on loot which contracts you're going to use. For your resistance contracts, I highly recommend having 69 contract rights on day 1. So on March 6th, it will load another 10 contracts to your contract rights. And if you had 59 the day before, you'll have 69 available. You can also accept 5 contracts the day before so that you would have a total of 74 contracts to do on day 1. You're also going to want to max out your Abyssal contract tokens at 40k. You'll want this for gearing up in the new dungeons or in any areas where they add new loot to the loot pools. Between now and March 6th, you should be gathering materials. You're going to need millions of Solent, thousands of precious magic powder, ore, and polished crystals. This will all be needed for upgrading tier 2 gear. Additionally, Solent and the precious ores are used in the new mastery system, which I'll go over a little bit later on in this video. Finally, if you haven't started this already, you're behind just like I am, but you want to aim to have blessing on your gear. You want 4,161 blessing on all of your gear, plus every trait unlocked and filled out, so that when you transfer that item, you have a total of 8,120 blessing. That's enough to upgrade your tier 2 gear with the tier 1 purple gear using your blessing. And you'll want to make sure that you're in the best possible gear for number 3, which is the addition of Nebula Island. Nebula Island is a new cross-server PvPvE zone packed with insane rewards. You get 7 hours per week that you can spend on the island, but you can extend that using recharge stones from the Nebula Merchant or from drops when farming mobs. There are hourly events like giant mining nodes, mob spawns, and lootable chests that offer high value rewards. Daily, there is a boss spawn in a portal, and if you're looking for tier 2 accessories, that is where you need to be. If you're not into PvP, you can farm the Fog Forest. This is the only peace zone on the island, but beware, high traffic farming spots will be contested, and they're going to be highly contested because we are going through the server merger, so there's going to be a lot more people on the server that you're playing on. Additionally, Nebula Island is a cross-server area, so you're not necessarily just going to be matched up with people from your server, and I highly recommend going in here as a team. Number 4, you're going to want to master artifacts. One of the biggest new systems in this update is the artifact system. This is where a lot of power will come from, so you don't want to sleep on it. Artifacts come in 14 sets across 3 grades: common, advanced, and rare. Each set has 6 pieces, and the more pieces you equip, the bigger the bonus. Some artifacts provide active skills like solar stones, while others give passive skills, lunar stones. Finding the right mix will be key to optimizing your build. And finally, we have number 5, which is the Weapon Mastery Overhaul. This is one of the biggest shakeups to the game starting day 1. The old mastery levels will be converted into experience for the new system, giving you more flexibility to customize your playstyle. The new system introduces nodes that modify or enhance your skills, opening up completely new build possibilities. On day 1, you want to be prepared with Solent and Precious Ores in order to be able to unlock these nodes in the mastery system. It's no longer just a small amount of Solent that you have to have in order to upgrade a skill. You are going to need an absolute ton of Solent and ores to unlock your mastery tree, so start preparing for that. And on day 1, if you don't engage with this mastery system, your character is going to be less powerful because the old mastery system will go away, and any of the bonuses you were getting from that mastery system will also be gone. This does have the potential to open up some different playstyles and different metas inside a singular build. So play around with what you think might be best. I'm sure there will be a meta that appears in each one of the mastery trees over time as people figure out different combinations that work really well. Now, a little bit of bonus information here about the Wilds of Talandre update. On March 6th, we will start the leveling process all over again. We'll be able to level up to 55. And from my understanding, and there's a little bit of missing information here, but the 3-star dungeons may require you to be level 55 in order to enter them. It's also going to require a gear score of at least 3,500. So between now and the update, you want to make sure that you have that gear score at 3,500 and that you are ready to start leveling on day 1. You can cook some foods to give you more experience gained when you're out engaging with the Wilds of Talandre. And that's it, 5 things you need to know about the future of Throne and Liberty. Make sure you're ready for server consolidation, prepping for Talandre, and gearing up for new content. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more Throne and Liberty content, and let me know in the comments what are you most excited for in this expansion. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. Don't forget to whack the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content. And if you don't want to be out of whack, there's another video on the screen right now that you can click to support more of my content.